Hey, 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 we are here at the Woodlawn Marketplace Cafe. I love it, this place. I love sitting by the sun too, just to absorb this life. Y'all join in, come on in the room. So it's coffee shop talk this morning, guys, with game changers, and I just was inviting you all in with us just to see what's going on. And I can't talk that loud today because this place is really, really packed. We're really, really full. My eyes are watering. My allergies are acting up. Those seasons are changing. The air is getting drier. So it's really affecting my allergies. Y'all gotta excuse me. Oh yeah, that's Tamara. She say she's on her way. She's a member of Game Changers. You know about my group at Rebirth Christian Fellowship Church, where we teach life. I love my pastors, Doug and Shay Taylor. They teach life. They don't just teach me the word and what it says. And it says this, because in 15,000 BC, they had this, and so the women did that, and that's how they went that way. But he teaches us how to live life today, like in our inner circles. It's a big discussion. Some people have adversity about, well, if you saved, you don't go certain places and certain things like that. And it's like, okay, if you want to go eye for eye, needle for needle, and want to weigh it out, you know, when you go to a class reunion, when you go to a wedding, when you go to some baby showers now, there's alcohol there. Are you going there to drink, or are you going there for the baby shower or the wedding, and it just happens to be there? So then that's your choice. You want to stand out and stay who you are. You don't drink, but just because it's there. I think about when you go to Red Lobster, well, ain't no Sizzlers no more, but maybe Red Lobster, which some of these people like, because I like real seafood. Papados, that's frozen too. But anyway, I'll say Applebee's. If you go to Applebee's, guess what? They serve alcohol. But did you go there for the alcohol, or did you go there to eat? That's the difference. It's your intentions on place. If I go to a jazz club, I'm going to listen to music. I'm not going, they may happen to have alcohol, but I'm not going there to drink. But anyway, I'm going to get off of that subject. But today we're at Woodlawn Marketplace, and we're going to have our meeting with Game Changers. And today I think I really want to talk about how we hide or how we mask our emotions, how we really just hold on to things and don't share them with other people. We really have to get out of that place where a lot of us are really ashamed to share. We don't know who we can trust. We don't know if we have that one person, because that one person we thought we could share our lives with in our situations, they told our business. So now you keep holding all of that stuff in. You still just holding on to it. Like, this is why we have coffee shop talk. This is why we have women's groups. This is why we have life groups at my church at Rebirth. I say mine. I'm a partner, so it's part of mine. And I pick up paper too. So now that's how it goes. When you take ownership, you take care of it. But we need to really start letting some walls down. We got to start letting our guard down with some people. We got to find a person or people that's like-minded, that's not going to judge, is not going to, well, you know the word said that yeah, I'm going to tell you what the word said. I'm also telling you how to apply it to your life. I don't expect to tell you something and not live it where you can see it. God didn't call us to just teach the word by speaking it. He told us to teach the word by living it, so that people will see you and honor the Father. See how God is blessing you and honor the Father. Hear the things you're saying about God. See how you're trying to improve His kingdom and glorify God. See, it's not for your glory, it's for His glory. But I said we got to find somebody, and some of these times these little platforms, hey, Miss Cypress, how you doing? Love you by the gallons. Man, so we have to talk, on a regular, find somebody. It's not easy. It's not easy because, like I said, once somebody betray your trust one time, that's a wrap. You ain't gonna tell them too much more of your business because you're afraid that that personal thing you shared with them, when they shared it with somebody else, that broke your trust. But you gotta find somewhere, some way to get it out. Sometimes it's just even simply this, writing. I'm not big on writing because unless I'm writing a book or unless I'm researching or something like that. But my daughter, she journals, and we'll talk later on that day, and she'll say, "Yeah, I don't really preach. I teach. I'm more of a teacher. God called me to teach. He didn't tell me that I would. I tried it. I'd have been in the pulpit quite some time, but for me, I like to live it. I'm better here. I'm better in the coffee shop, talking to two or three of my sisters, and sharing my experiences in life that may help them. One thing I said when they diagnosed me with cancer, and God immediately told me, this is not for you. This sickness, first of all, He said, this sickness is not to them. But He said, it's also not for you. He said, I want you to get to the other side of this. So, because someone else needs to see you get through it. So I did. And I call it an inconvenience. But now, when I speak to women, young ladies, I was in my 40s. I was in my 40s when I was diagnosed with cancer. And I wasn't even in my mid 40s. I was in my early, like 43, 44. So you still considered a young woman. So I'm like, well, who gonna listen to me about this? But now I'm 50 something, 52. And that 40-year-old woman that's going through breast cancer, I could talk to her. I could tell her that she's been through. But not only can I tell her, she can look at me sitting right here in front of her. A whole singer, a full season saint, all together made whole. So that's the proof in my faith. But yeah, we gotta find that group. Even if you have to be the leader of the group. Even if you have to formulate a group and it ain't but three of y'all. So that you have somebody that you really, really, you can't help everyone though. You can't really, some people, it don't matter what you do or what you say, they just not going to listen, or they're going to feel like they, even though they life in a ray, they still feel like they're doing better than you. How you doing better than me? So then you just let you pray. You just pray. You just pray. Thank you, Ms. Lopez. You just pray for them. When he said, woe is to the fool. He's a fool if he don't listen to wise counsel. So if you're trying to tell somebody, hey, you about to jump off this cliff over here, or if you take one more step, you're going to deep dive, and they don't listen, you let them fall. Because there's nothing you can do. You did your job just by telling them, just by pulling their coattail. Or like, somebody might say, hey, your slip showing. Yeah, that you did your due diligence then, just to call them out and try to offer them wise counsel. But if they don't receive it, then that's on them. But yeah, so this is why we have these groups like this, game changers. We have Kira, another lady at my church, a sister, a good friend of mine. Kira, she has, I think it's my Sister's Keepers. But different group, they talk about different things. But find your support circle so that you can get the stuff off your mind. And even, I'm not even above counseling. If you need counseling, go get counseling. If you need somebody to talk to that's bound by contract, that can't say nothing about it, go to a counselor. Go to seek you some mental health. Because one thing I found out, and I've been ordained for 15 years as an ordained minister, ordination, went to seminary, passed the classes, walked the stage. People expect you to just get over things. People expect you to just pray and it's gone. Boom. Hey, I asked the, I sought the Lord and he heard and he answered. Yeah, and he answer might have been go see the counselor. His answer might have been go get you some psychotropic medication because you got a chemical imbalance that needs to be worked out. You know, we got to seek help while it may be found. And sometimes God, you know what? I'd say that when I found my lump, a lump, I found a lump and it was this big. Well, it was about this big when I found it. But month after month, that knot grew. And I kept praying, God, just take it away. God, just take it away. Take this from me. Take this from me. Take this from me. I just want him to take it from me. It is. It can be. Writing it down can be a healthy release. But I prayed, take it from me. So one day I'm on my way to work, and it's a penny on the ground. And I look down, and I'm about to step over the penny, although I'm asking God for resources to show me what to do about this lump. So he said, pick up the penny. Pick up the penny. You want me to stop? I'm getting in the car. I'm about to be late for work. And you want me to stop and pick up this penny? Yeah, I want you to stop and pick up the penny. So I stopped, reached down, picked up the penny, threw it over in the little change thing, in the little cup holder in the car, came on about my business. As I'm riding to work, God's talking to me. He said, just like I wanted you to stop and pick up that penny, I want you to do something too. There's something else I want you to do. You got to do. So I go through the day, I get to work, and I had to go to the main office to print out some papers for my division. And right behind the printer is a sign that says, breast cancer screening free. Call this number. So he wanted me to pick up the penny. It was something I had to do. I needed to make a call. He wasn't just going to pray it away. He wasn't just going to mysteriously pop, bloop, this whole cancerous, triple negative cancerous node is gone. He wasn't going to do that way. He said I could. He could, like he raised Lazarus, like he just told him to get up. He could have. But he said, I want you to go through this so that you can be an example of how to have faith in God and how to be able to get through one of the most trying battles. When somebody tell you got cancer, your mind go through a lot of different things. But if you're not grounded and rooted in something, then you really could really just kill yourself, because what happens is in the mind. You gotta fight. You gotta want to fight. I picked up so many habits when I was in chemo. I learned how to play the guitar. I started doing photography, taking pictures of trees and buildings. I started doing all kind of stuff because I had determined that I'm gonna live past this. But in the meantime, when I'm used to doing so many other things and I gotta stay still, give me stuff to do. So he sometimes, it's not so much as what we say and how we read and all this, it's how we behave, how we act, how we go with the information from there. You know, God do test us. And he feel like if you worthy enough, he'll give you a job that you really didn't even want. But hey, I got a boob job for free. So they lifted. I told them, if you go take mine, take them both, and make sure they perk it like an 18-year-old. And so guess what? There you have it. So you got to make lemons out of lemonade out of lemons. And whatever God gives you, or put your hands to do that plow, you do it. And just know that he's watching you, he's covering you, he's keeping you, he's got you in the hollow of his hand, and he's not going to ever let you go. No matter what you do, he won't. You may move out the house, but he ain't never going out the room. How you doing? Thank you. And so, y'all, I'm finna have to go because she just brought my food. And I'm finna have to eat. I'm finna have to, what y'all young folks say, smash. Yeah. And I got grits because I can do grits. I need to gain about 15 pounds. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get to it. And one of my sisters is on the way. And we're going to be doing our coffee shop talk. I really just appreciate all of you that joined with me this morning. I don't want to say anybody's name wrong. And the intuition, that gut feeling, God is always guiding us. Yes, writing down your problems. is good a really good release. And some are just some people are just comfortable being in the world. I really believe that they just don't want to do better. So I'm trying to go through your comments. I do love not so much as preaching, but sharing the word. Um, Watch the company. Yeah, we talked about. Anyway, guys, I just love you so much about a gallons. I thank you for joining Coffee Shop Talk with me this morning, and continue to uplift each other. Continue to uplift me. The more you engage with me, the more I want to engage and share my life and share the things that I feel like will help you in your walk. Anyway, guys, I gotta get out of here and get ready to eat this breakfast. And again, love, peace, and fish grease. Why fish grease? Because it's hot. Y'all take care.